Hi everyone. It's the end of week 4, and this week we're creating a video to explain a JavaScript framework that we chose. I went ahead and chose Ember.js. Ember, it's a framework that allows you to create ambitious web applications. A lot like Angular. You do need to know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and jQuery to use Ember the same way for Angular. And it also uses the double curly braces in the same way that Angular.js did. So just to kind of introduce you to the framework, you can go to emberjs.com and just kind of look through it. There's a lot of information actually on this site. Makes it really easy to understand. And there's also a course on Code School, which I did, which I started, did a few of the chapters, and it explains it really clearly exactly how to use it. And for this video, I'll actually be using a lot of information that I learned from doing the Code School program. So I'll just show you a little bit of what Ember is here, a little bit on how to install. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of information here. Ember allows for applications to run very quickly. It's very responsive. A lot of big companies use Ember, such as Yahoo, Square, Living Social, Groupon, and so many more, just recognized companies. You don't want to use Ember for blogs, newspapers, or static content. It will kind of just overload your web page. It's unnecessary. Ember, like Angular, allows you to provide the user with immediate feedback, such as previewing a review as it's typed. I saw an example in here earlier, almost like our I can't find it right now, but it was like our grocery list. You would type something in, it would automatically update. So to kind of go into installing Ember, this is some of the information I got from Code School here. Ember, it's on the client side, so it communicates with the apps using API the same way iOS or Android would. It allows you to pull data and render templates to the screen. Like I said earlier, making it a lot faster. So for your setup, you would start by creating a new application by setting the app variable in your app.js file, the same way almost that you would in Angular. Then you're going to go ahead and wrap the HTML with the script tag shown here. To set up the HTML, a lot like Angular, you would use your script tags here and set it. And in order for the templates to work, you need to name each one. You have to give it a unique name. So for the overlaying application, the main page, you would use application. And for example, for the home page, you would maybe name it index. You would name that template index. In order to show the browser where to render the templates, you would need to use this outlet and surround it by double curly braces. And this is going to be done in the main application, so the main div. Handlebar templates. So your template is going to include your nav bar, your container, which is where all of your, or most to all of your content is going to go, and the footer. To do that, you need to use, like we touched on earlier, the script tags to allow it to be a handlebars template. Ember will automatically create a div, and you can see that here. It gives the div an ID. This will be random essentially, and it gives it a class here. And then Ember will also add a class to your body here, which is designated with the Ember-application. To add data to the templates, we touched on this a little earlier, but within the main div container, you're going to use the double curly braces, and this allows your user to see, it's responsive, it's dynamic. It allows your user to update your page dynamically. So I found Ember to be quite interesting. For me, Angular was a little complicated, and I'm sure Ember is too, but there's so much information out there for these frameworks that with time I feel like it'll be easier for me to understand and use. I'm actually going to go ahead and install Ember and finish the Code School program here. It's been great meeting all of you in the discussion boards, and hope you guys have a great rest of the class. Thank you.